Hi, this is John Watkins. We are huge fans of the books by James Herriot in the All Creatures Great and Small series, and we're also fans of the PBS TV series based on the books. These books chronicle the adventures of a veterinarian, in rural Yorkshire in the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, and are very amusing, and we really enjoy them. So we made a visit to York and the Yorkshire Dales in May of 2026, and we're going to show you what we found. In the first part of this video, we're going right out to Herriot Country in the Dales, and then we'll come back to the city of York. And in an ensuing video, we're going to show you the rest of Yorkshire that we toured. Come along, and I hope you'll enjoy the trip to Herriot Country. On the way out to Herriot Country, a great stop is at the Knaresborough Castle in Knaresborough. Behind the castle is an incredible view of the Knaresborough Viaduct overlooking the River Ned. And this is the Yorkshire Dales. We are stopped on the side of a road, and you can see some vehicles coming. A little precarious, but not too bad. It's a closer view. Beautiful country. All throughout the Dales, you see stunning rural scenery with the ancient stacked rock walls. Here's a view of a valley that I thought was really a pretty scene. And here's a view of a Yorkshire farm with the old barns and the many, many stacked rock walls. And of course, there's sheep everywhere. This is Grassington, which serves as the town of Derrowby in the PBS series. Derrowby is, of course, the town where the practice of James Herriot and his partner Siegfried Farnan is located. This is the pub that serves as the Drover's Arms in the PBS series, and because there was filming going on, the sign was still up. This is the building that serves as Skeldale House, where the practice is located, but in the PBS series, an entryway is built to extend out to the street. And here is some period advertising located on the building next door for the series. And here's a close-up of one of the ads. That Lifebuoy soap must be good for you. And here is a period bulletin board decorated to look like it is from Derrowby in the 1940s. This garage door was used as part of the set in one of the earlier seasons. And this gentleman is actually building part of a set for future episodes. This narrow passage is called a ginnel or a snicket, and is sometimes seen on the series. And this is a little brook or a small river outside of Grassington. Just absolutely gorgeous. Look how green it is here. Back it out a little bit. Just absolutely beautiful clear water, and very peaceful place to be. This is Broughton Hall, which serves as the mansion for Mrs. Pumphrey in the series. Of course, Mrs. Pumphrey and her dog Tricky Woo are important clients of the firm. And in this shot, we see a Morgan parked outside. Looks like it's right in place. And here we are at the World of James Herriot in Thirsk. This is the place where Alf White, the model for James, and his partner Donald Sinclair had their offices, and it can be toured if you desire.
This is the church where Alf White, who was the real James Herriot, and his wife Joan got married. Joan was the inspiration for Helen, of course.
And here's some more locations from the series. This is the single-lane bridge where James and Hugh meet and have a confrontation about who's going to go back. This is St. Wilfrid's Church in Burnsall, which was used for the scene when Helen left Hugh. It's a very old church, dating from approximately AD 700. And this is St. Michael's and All Angels Church, which was used for the scene in which James and Helen were married. Well, that was our visit to Herriot country, but meanwhile there's a lot to see back in York.
This is Clifford's Tower, which is one of the landmarks in York. And you have to climb up these stairs before you pay to get in. I'm going to climb the stairs and we'll show you what we find. Wish us luck. And this is the view from the top of Clifford's Tower, which involves a large climb. Many stairs to get to the first floor, then more stairs to get up to the roof. We are a little closer in. It's quite spectacular, and it's a really nice day.
Many buildings in York have cat statues. Cats were brought in to fight the plague, and now it's a game to find all the cat statues in York. Many of the buildings in York are very old, as is shown by the sagging beams on the York Gin building. This is Coppergate Walk with a popular art installation of umbrellas. Not that they stopped all the rain on this rainy day. York's most famous street is the Shambles, which now has shops, but in the past was where butchers sold their wares. Some of the buildings in the Shambles are so close that they nearly touch. The most famous building in York is probably the York Minster or Cathedral, which is massive. And this is the interior of the Minster. And a little closer view. Here is some of the magnificent stained glass in the Minster. This is a memorial to all those who served in the Normandy campaign. The famed astronomical clock is in memory of those who died in the air campaign operating from local bases. This huge space in the Minster is the chapter house, which was used as a meeting place for clergy, and it was even used by Parliament way back when. It dates from the 1280s. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So that was our visit to the Yorkshire Dales, Herriot country, and the city of York. In the next visit, we will continue to tour the Yorkshire Dales, and there's more to be found and more great scenery to be enjoyed. See you next time.